Well, it's for sure. I do not know what I'm doing here, having this conversation about what can be done to create peace on earth. I asked the question yesterday about what word we could use: nirvana, free, peace, all of the different words we have come up with over the years. And of all the thousands of responses that I did not get, there wasn't hardly any. The one I did receive was peace. Hello, Jillian. So, my question is, what is it we can do to discover within ourselves what peace is? What is it to be at peace with yourself? It has to be, I'm suggesting, obvious. That is, it's impossible to have peace on earth unless we first each are peaceful within. If we bring forth what we call peace with guns, bombs, and bullets, then we have to have guns, bombs, and bullets to make sure that we have peace. And I guess you might agree that that's not peace, that's forced chaos. If you bring forth peace on earth from being peaceful, then what you need to maintain, manifest and maintain that peace is peace. So, you see, in other words, what it is that you start with is what it is that you end up with. It's almost a karmatic rule, the rule of karma, if you will. So, in order to discover within yourself what peace is, you will first need to discover that you are, right now, violence. You're not peace. There's no part of you that's of peace. The core of you is violence. Now, if you need proof, then look around you. Look at the wars we go to. Look at the wars we have. Look at our fights. Look at the fact that you get angry at your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, child, whomever it might be. That's not peace. So, my suggestion here is for each of us to discover what we need to do to create peace on earth. And my suggestion is we each need to discover, observe, notice our own violence, our own violent way of being. Even those people who talk about being nonviolent are violent. If you notice, half of the word nonviolent, or three-fourths of the word nonviolent, is violent or violence. So the most important part of bringing forth peace on earth is to bring forth peace within yourself. And the most important aspect of bringing forth peace within yourself is to speak the truth to yourself. And the first truth that you may consider speaking about yourself is, hello, Jim, that you are violent. You are the violence of planet Earth. You are calling yourself a man, or calling yourself a woman, or calling yourself an American, or a Brit, or a religious person, a Catholic, a Muslim. You're labeling yourself, and the label in and of itself is violent. Because once you label yourself, then you, in some way, in some fashion, must live up to the label. Now, if you have to live up to a label, who are you not living up to? But I'm getting a little bit off of the subject here. What can you do to discover the violence in you? If you can discover the violence in you and observe it in action, that's all that's needed. The observation is the transformation of what is observed. It no longer is what you observe it to be once it's completely observed, because it's completed. You see, when you notice you are violent, that completes your violence when you speak it. So there's two things you might take a look at. Number one is truth. And that's peace. That's nirvana. That's heaven on earth. That's to be free. And the other is lie. That's evil. That's hell. That's where our world is today. Today we not only lie, we have excuses, explanations, justifications as to why we're lying, or as to why we're not lying. Actually, we make all of those assessments, justification, explanation, reasonableness, make it reasonable. All those excuses negate for us the fact that we're liars. So if you care to discover what to be at peace is, then discover that you are a liar, speak that you are a liar, and that will begin the eradication, the negation of you being a liar. Because when you come right down to it, there's only two dimensions of life, of our way of being. One is good, the other is evil. The good is when you speak the truth, the evil is when you lie. And right now, evil has a huge 99.9% of our existence. I use existence because as long as we're lying, as long as we're using justification, explanation, reasons, rather than just saying we're liars, we are total and complete liars. We are existing. The only manner in which we can be 100% alive, the only way we can be alive, is to speak the truth. However, we have been for thousands of years now lost in lie, steal, cheat, get what you can get. If you need any sort of proof of that, look at America. Look at Jeff Bezos and look at the what is it, 11 or 12 people that have more money than all the rest of the 99% of us, and you'll see what it takes is to lie, steal, and cheat. The better you are at it, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more you're revered, and the greater you destroy our planet. So you could say the greater your success on an insane planet, the higher your level of insanity. That's not to say that to drop out of it is the key. It means to say that to fail at every aspect that you are expected to succeed at is the only total success that you can have in an insane world. I wonder if you can see what it is that I'm saying. If you are modestly successful, if you are tiny successful, if you are largely successful or hugely successful in an insane planet, that simply means that is your level of insanity. That's how insane you are. So this particular set of conversations that I'm considering having is about what we each need to do to create peace on earth. And I'm suggesting that peace on earth cannot be brought forth by anything other than you, after you bring forth peace within yourself. Nothing else will, nor can, bring forth peace except for peace. So the number one thing that I care for you not to believe, obviously don't believe a damn thing I say. My stupidity is huge. I lie, steal, and cheat, so don't believe a thing that I say. However, you might consider experimenting with a manner in which you can become peace. And then, only after that, begin disseminating, bringing forth, manifesting peace on earth. That way, or that thing is to speak the truth. And as I've said, the truth is the most hidden thing on our planet today. It disappeared thousands of years ago. And it's only now appearing. But it's appearing new. It's not that which was. It is that which is. What is now. This is happening right now. That's what is. Not what the Buddha said, not what the Jesus said, not what the God said, not what the Common Gia, all those things people study. There's the Course in Miracles and all that silliness is a lie. It's a belief. So if you care to discover for yourself what it is to be at peace, then tell yourself the truth. Speak the truth with yourself that you are violent at your core. You are a violent person. Not human being, because there are no human beings on planet Earth. There's only people. People lie, steal, cheat. So that's my first suggestion in this journey perhaps we will take in discovering what to do to live at peace. First with ourself, keeping in mind you cannot be at peace if you get angry. You can't be at peace if you get jealous. You can't be at peace if you are competitive. You must win. You can't be at peace if you have to be right. So this discovery is possible for all of us if first we discover and speak the truth of it that we are, at our core, violent. Now, you don't have to do that. You can just remain violent. If you care to discover for yourself what it is that will create peace within you, then perhaps continue walking along hand in hand. Thanks. Perfect experience of peace is sent to each of you.